How are you? If you don't know already, my name's Kevin G Nicholson. I am the host of this YouTube channel. And it was a glorious sunny day where much gardening was done and was taken in. And now I brace for moisture. It's supposed to rain over the next 2 days, which the plants need, but I will be sad because I will be indoors. But that's okay. And it won't be like dark sad. It'll just be like, oh. But I know the sun will again come out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for that. I gotta be on my guard. I'm wearing my album t-shirt. That's from my album Come. And if you know what the picture is, you can put the joke together. So yeah, productive day, good day. And I'm still figuring out this monetization thing. It's been, there's a lot to learn as it's going on. But I am learning, that's the thing, is I am seeing the stuff as it changes. Ooh, excuse me. And trying to adapt as best I can. And I'm optimistic. Like I said, I'll be attending the Robin Hood's Medieval Fair in Harwington, Connecticut on the 18th. So if you are in the area and you have any interest in either seeing me or seeing what I've been going on about, well, that'll be in Harwington, Connecticut. And I'm expecting that to be a good time because there'll be people acting and there'll be people showing off. And perhaps, if I'm lucky, I might have a little back and forth with some of the actors. I like it when they do that because that's fun for me. What do? Well, divorced truck driver. I do a lot of things. If you're talking about on the stream, I talk. And sometimes I sing. And sometimes I play guitar. And we're currently listening to my most recent album, which I've released on Spotify, called Electric Euphoria. Please go to whatever music streaming platform you have and look up Kevin_G_Nicholson. And you will find all this glorious instrumental electronic goodness. So that's what I do. I am an artist with a capital A, and I got blinky lights behind me. You're in Connecticut as well? Well, there you are. So, if you're not appalled by my... Oh, that's loud. Excuse me a second. I have a powerful piece. No, I'm excited. That's coming up. I got tickets for the opening day on the 18th, and I love the actors. I love the troupe of actors. So I'm excited. So if you want to be on camera, or if you want to meet me, or if you want to see that stuff, the 18th, I'll be there from opening of the gates till they kick me out. Have zero chair will travel. Yeah, I'm excited because I know the guy playing Robin Hood. Like, I know the actor who plays Robin Hood, and he's so good. And he's so funny. And I'm just like, when I found out that he was cast, I was just like, oh. Because if you go back on my channel, you can see like all the Renaissance Fair videos. And he's one of the Norfolk theatricals, and he just makes me laugh so hard. Well, yeah, of course you are. Because you're looking at me. I make a lot of people moist. But thanks, John Papi. So yeah, in here, this is a vertical live stream where, for some reason, I have collected ragtag motley crew who kind of come in here every night and we kind of shoot the shit and we talk about plants, we talk about stuff that's going on, and dogs, and it's been pretty fun, which is why I keep doing it. And those beautiful folks helped me get across the monetization line. They got me my watch hours. So I'm a happy guy, despite having a lot of gas from eating homemade pizza, and it was delicious, but the bubbles happen. And I'm willing to deal with the bubbles. You have a chocolate ding dong? Wow, the girls must be very happy. I have more of a funny bone. It's the cream filling that they really want, though. They want that peanutty goodness. See? You want to play confectionery jokes? You have a chocolate ding dong. I have a funny bone. That's why I'm the comedian / performer / special ed student. Sorry, was that too over the top? I can never tell. They say true wisdom is knowing that Kevin G Nicholson is an idiot. And I concur. Because with that knowledge, I know nothing. And therefore I'm not responsible for anything. It's a cop-out, really, is what it is. I don't like being a cop-out. Hey, in Connecticut, marijuana is recreationally legal, which means I get to actually have some of this. And it makes me not necessarily happier, but boy, the stream of consciousness really comes a lot easier. Excuse me a second. And it's delicious. So yeah, I'm officially I'm like a professional YouTuber now, because I earned $7. That's right, folks. You heard it right. Hold on to your hat, Mr. Beast. More of an acid and be a guy. Well, no, everyone reacts differently, and you have to do what works for you. I'm not trying to press you here. Come on, you want us to like you, don't you? If you want us to like you, you'll do the devil's lettuce. Nah. Freaking lasers. With freaking lasers on their freaking heads. Sorry, that was supposed to be freaking sharks with freaking lasers. You know what, though? You've motivated me, divorced truck driver. Because now I suddenly have this incredible urge that we're going on a little journey. We're going in my Tron world. There is my fridge. I gotta crack that sucker open. Look at that beautiful. Oh, I got some bread. I got some French bread. I got some rolls. I got some psychological problems. But I think you guys might be entertained by my psychological problems. Let me tell you about them. Let me tell you about all 700 of my psychological problems. A, I'm a snowflake. God. No two snowflakes are alike. No two snowflakes are the same. And I have a snowflake. No, I am a snowflake. It kind of resembles a balloon knot, if you know what I'm getting for. And no one wants to be a part of that pudding fun factory. Especially, you know. Yeah, I know, Jean-Papi. You want to see the grand masterpiece that is my pichi. My peanut. My peanutectomy, my penosaurus. They all want to see the Penosaurus. I tell them, this is not Jurassic Park. You can't just come in here and go, show me the Penosaurus. You have to earn it. It doesn't just come out for everybody. Oh, 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 goodness. I'm sorry, I must have been excited. You're right, I do have some cum on my shirt. I gotta watch that. Anyone have a wet nap? Can I have a virtual wet nap? And scrub that cum right off. There's a lot of innuendo in here about things being innuendo. But it's not really innuendo. That was a good one, John Pepe. I do have some cum on my chest. Oh, it could just be a screen, but it's not. It could be a booger. No, it's not. We plug you back in. Brace yourself, John Pepe. You're going to feel it when it goes in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Was it good for you, John Pepe? I just jacked you in. I just jacked into you. I feel creepy now. Good. So yes, we'll be giving creepy lessons later on. Lesson 1, how not to break eye contact. It's a very important one. Second one is always be sticky. I know I'm wrong, but I'm kind of funny. Hey, and if you're into this sort of humor, please diddle my like button, because my like button likes it when you diddle it. It won't litigate. It likes it when you diddle the like button. It makes little happy noises to me in my sleep. And it would make me happy, really, really too. Don't you want me to be happy? Don't you want me to be happy? What a whining bitch that guy is. He needs to be, he needs a little condemnation. And I don't mean CONDOM nation. Because condemnation, you wouldn't be able to get through to anything. Or 99.9% of the time. It's the problem with condemnation. No one can get anywhere. Yeah, I try to be gentle, at least the first few times. Because then you gotta, if you don't work it in the right way. It's no fun for anyone. And luckily, but give me another 6 months, I'll be able to go again. I can recharge that quickly. Like, we'll see the start of an erection, I want to say around mid-June. And then we might get a full erection by the end of July. It depends on the weather. Are you in Ireland, are you? How's the weather out there? Cold and rainy? That's a terrible Irish. Thanks for tuning in from Ireland, though. That's awesome. Again, please, diddle my like button. I asked you. Pretty please. That shows that people are engaged. And I don't mean like marriage engaged. I mean, it tells the algorithm that people actually are here and that they care. Pardon the mic, please. I'll pay. I already did. It'll take a little bit, but that bouquet will reach you, Jean Papi. My aroma is without borders. Aroma border. Border aroma. I love it when they want me to do the nasty stuff. No, see, that's the thing. I don't do it for work. This music you're hearing behind me, that pays me every month. And then you being here in this room gives me like a couple pennies a second or something like that. It's not even that much. And that's what I exist with. I am what I would consider a professional artist who still lives under the poverty line. That's okay. Because good times are coming. And then bad times will come. And then good times will come again. It's all an ebb and flow. But if you're asking, I tell you what, I'll give you a little history though. I was a blackjack roulette dealer from Mohegan Sun. And that was like in the 2010s. And then I worked for a video game company in the 90s. Yeah, Connecticut's not an easy place to be able to pay your rent. It's tough. Things are tight for everybody right now. And like I said, I am technically living under the poverty level. However, I still am in a place, and I still do have food, and I still do have light, and I can have this nice little chat with you. I assume that's Northern California for a chick, and then moved back here for some got off. It's pretty country, and you probably made a better decision because, you know, California's not looking too good right now. But it's expensive, and it's borderline police state, but at the same time, we got recreational marijuana, so in that way, they're doing good. You know what I mean? Everything's got its plus and its minus. I like Connecticut. I wish I could actually afford it and pay my bills without worrying. But, you know. I don't know why I like it. I think it's, when people ask me, well, why do you like New England? My initial answer is the trees and the forests, and I just like the region. Like spring, summer, even some of the fall. The problem is it turns into dog shit in the winter and everything's ugly. I haven't seen my cunt recently in the room, but I'm sure he might be out in front smoking a cigarette. He does that a lot. Because my cunt smokes a lot. As if, you know. Thing about Mike's, all right, I don't want to talk about Mike anymore. I live 20 minutes from the paradise fire that happened working on a massive cannabis farm. Well, I know that industry's taking off around here. People are growing left, right, and center. So hopefully you'll be able to find something decent. I know they just opened up some depositories around here, which is kind of strange because I'm in the armpit of the state, and all of a sudden we got, yes, you can buy your weed here. I'm like, awesome. I haven't actually done it yet, but well, I can't speak to that point because I haven't successfully grown marijuana. However, I was let in on a tip like about a month ago, and I'm going to follow that up and see if I can. There's supposedly there are seeds that are really hard to screw up, so I'm going to give that a shot soon. It's going to be primarily indoor growth though. Kind of like my love life. I got a lot of indoor growth. I don't get a lot of outdoor growth. And that's all right. I don't mind that. I'm in good spirits because we had a nice sunny day out here and my flowers are blooming. Yeah, the auto flowering seeds. Brad, is that you? Yeah, but Maine is cold. Anyway, you know what I mean? That's really the way I look at it. It's like some of Maine is beautiful, but it's friggin' cold. But yeah, the auto flowering season is what I'm gonna try out. But I'm gonna wait until like I said, I'm going to Robin Hood's medieval fair. Hey, Dixon! Oh God, I was warny. I was like, when am I gonna get Dixon my ass in the room? I didn't realize that the server was in Bangkok. Of course. Hey, and Blue. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for showing up. As I was saying, I'm very excited. I got the medieval fair coming up in not this Saturday, but next Saturday. This Friday, I got a horizontal live stream, and then it looks like I might be going to Strange Creek 2024 in Greenfield, Massachusetts. Depends. There are going to be negotiations that will be occurring this Saturday or Sunday. Saturday or Sunday of this week. The universe will speak to me, and I will know if I'm actually going to Strange Creek 2024. It's changed, which is why, like, if it was up to me, I would probably skip it and I'd just do Renaissance stuff. But my buddy wants to go. And I'm like, well, and it's still, but what I'm worried about is that it used to be about like a recreation of Woodstock. It was like, everyone, peace, love one another. Everyone just smile at each other and just be nice. But now, the left has transformed so radically. I'm afraid it might be a woke camping adventure, which I don't think I would enjoy very much. Yeah, you know, people would share, everyone's friendly. But I'm afraid I'm going to be going into a woke minefield. Well, yeah, and they jacked the prices up so bad after COVID. Whew. So, yeah, so that has an impact too. But I'll know about that this Saturday or Sunday. The decision will be made. So let it be written. So let it be done. But I'm more immediately excited about Robin Hood's medieval fair. 6 pounds of shrooms. It had its moments. Again, if you go to my actual channel, you'll find Wormtown Strange Creek videos. More than a few of them. And I started recording, I want to say like 2007, 2008, but the most recent one is from last year. You might be. I mean, if you were on the trails, I mean, I filmed what I saw. But it wasn't like I never captured anything that I think anyone would really be dubious about. Primarily, you know, people playing guitars and dancing and smoking weed and drinking and just carrying on. But, you know, I don't think I've seen like one fight out of over a decade and a half there. So the vibe's been dying, which is why I'm reluctant to go, but it was beautiful at one point. The butt scratcher days. There was a time you could go to Wormtown or Strange Creek and you'd be in your tent at night, and you'd hear one soul in the corner of the camp go, butt scratcher. And then two other people in tents close to that guy would go, butt scratcher. And then it would echo throughout the entire camp. And it was like a wave of silliness. And I was like, you know what? All right, I'm down with this. It was the butt scratcher phenomena. It's a real thing. I swear to God, I'm not lying about that. And occasionally, someone will catch me in public after seeing my videos and they'll yell butt scratcher at me. Every now and then I run across someone who has actually seen me on YouTube. And it's kind of a bizarre thing. It's like, oh, it works. It's kind of like mini fame, if there is such a thing. I'm just hoping I can get powerful enough where I can do like a Harvey Weinstein sort of thing, where girls who want to show me their boobs to get on the channel. I mean, it's a dream. I can dream. I can have a dirty dream if I want. No, YouTube does not target people in my area. And in fact, it's tough to find out who else is YouTubing in my area. I've done extensive research to try to find like co-creators around me, like geographically. It's almost impossible. I mean, like I know of 4 or 5 of them off the top of my head. No, YouTube just targets. They go, well, let's hope that they like this, and you hit the like button. Hey, diddle the like button, whoever's in here. Then at that point, then they send it out to another 2 people who might like similar stuff. I guess it's kind of like that, but they're trying to find people who like the stuff. Trying to give people the stuff, man. YouTube's trying to give people the stuff, but sometimes they don't know what the people want. You know what I'm saying? So they make guesses and they use AI to try to swing the vote, so to speak. And in the end, I get the shaft, and not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the shaft like Baby Bull is dead. You know, he fell down that elevator shaft onto some bullets. It's not a good shift. Oh, thank you. Oh, see, you diddled me just well enough where Oh, thanks. Now I feel like I need a sandwich, but you know what? You're more important. You're more important. I'm not going to make a sandwich. Because I'm here for you. Cheers. Hope you're having a grand old evening. If it was a trying day, remember it will get better as you go. Have some positivity from my heart to yours. And I do actually have some positivity. And tonight my plan is to drink for another hour and a half. And then you guys get to watch me fall to pieces. Fall to an alcoholic mess. Or get really super silly and maybe come up with some songs on the fly, which has been happening. Yeah, divorced truck driver, if you're still in there, if you think I'm even subtly funny, I released a single called Skank Hunt 42. Look for it and tell me if you think it's funny, because I laughed and other people said it's a banger. So if I feel like you're kind of a new possible recruit into the Kevin G Nicholson, into the church of Kevin G Nicholson. What would it be? The Church of Ladder wielding artists? No, the Church of Ladder. Church of Ladder neon paints? No, something else paints. Church of Ladder. of Lathered Tame Apes. Yes, the Church of Lathered Tame Apes. And shampoo. You gotta shampoo your apes. You know, you'll catch it if you go back and you look at some of the stuff. You'll decide whether I'm funny or not. And if I'm funny, you might check it out when you're bored. You go, I'm eating something. I'll watch Kev be stupid. Hey, he did something so funny, I spit out my beer. If I ever get you to do a spit take. I mean, I could get you to do one if you were here, like, in the room with me, but that's only because, oh, God, the smell is terrible. I mean, it's my own fault. I made a taco salad yesterday. Oh, God, does it reek. And I'm sitting just down upstream. It just keeps coming up. It's like my own body is trying to punish me psychologically. How do you like that taco salad now, Kev? Huh? How's that cheese working for you? Oh, it's working. So now that there's no countdown for the channel anymore, it's like, I guess I'm counting down to Robin Hood. Or to Friday, because, you know, what was it? Blue Horizontal Stream of Love or something like that? Horizontal Good Times, or Good Times Horizontal, I forget what it was. It was good, though. You're just going to use the full name. You got to use Kevin space G space Nicholson. Otherwise, in the shuffle, and you get some senator from Wisconsin or Washington. Friday night horizontal fun time. Alexa, remind me in 12 hours.
What's the reminder for?
Friday night horizontal fun time.
Okay, I'll remind you in 12 hours.
Rock on. See, I got to do that because I do smoke a lot of marijuana. And that way, it's like I'm getting, it's like I'm being cyber supported. My brain is being cyber supported by the tube here. It's been working for me, though. And now we're trying to figure out, or now I'm trying to figure out. I know I got, me and the legendary Sparky were talking this evening, and we were discussing how I composed the last track that I released, and how I want to start doing multi-layers. I generally do 3 or 4 tracks and then incorporate them into one wave, and then that's when I release it, but I don't actually see the sine waves, bump the sine waves next to each other. And I think I could probably improve a little bit that way. And I'm always trying to get better as an artist and as a musician, so that's when I'm not daydreaming about Willy Wonka or Paulie Pesta. Oh, no, I shouldn't say it. You guys know. It's in my brain. Can't get rid of it. It's like an itch I just can't scratch. And see, and this is the fun part about hanging out in the stream night after night. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like figuring out a shape based on the negative space around it. That's what all the callback jokes are in here. Because if you go back a month into the vertical live stream archive, you'll be like, oh, Excuse me, I got bubbles. Oh, yeah. Dead sexy when I do that. Oh, it's something I like. Moving the gas around. Oh, yes. Freaking lasers. Oh, God. Nothing but bubbles. It's alright. I'm down. I'll do the bubble thing. I'll do the bubble dance. I do. It's double bubble. Double the trouble. Double your pleasure with double mint gun. And then give me a couple twins over here. Give me a couple redheaded twins over here. The double mint girls are always easy on the eyes, you know what I'm saying? And there were two of them, so it was easy on both of them. Is that all right? Am I allowed to objectify the double mint twins? You know, I don't think they'll be offended. Because, do they even make double mint gum anymore? Double your pleasure. Double your fun. With double mint. See, that was like putting text on the screen. Hey there, Eric. Good to see you, lad. Joining me for a cocktail? You're taking it easy tonight. Come on over there. You want us to lock you, don't you? First beer always tastes like dog shit. Fido pinched a good one today. I didn't exert myself that much today, so I don't understand why I'm fatiguing. I guess even just by being in the sun, you know, taking it all in. Because I'm guessing I was photosynthesizing. I know I'm not green, but I still think we get they say we take in vitamin D. You know, and I'm always talking about how much I want the D. D stands for Dixon. Oh no, last smoke. Broke down. I actually bought a pack today. And the rest of the pre-rolls. Then back to slavery. Is Jean back B? Is he still here? He's going to be so sad. Oh. What was the dog chasing? Me. That dog will literally hang outside and bark at my window in an attempt to get me to go out because she likes me and she wants me to pet her. And so as you saw today, I was just getting out of the sun and going into the sun. And then she appeared and she beelined right for me. You can tell that animal is not afraid of me at all. And why should she be? All I do is pet her and say nice things to her. And it makes my voice go higher by 2 octaves for some reason. There's like a cuteness pheromone that's going off where I'm just like, oh, you're so good. For some reason, babies don't do that to me, though. I've seen babies do that to women, But a baby's never done that to me where I've just been like, I do it to dogs though. I don't know why. Because babies generally, they don't just suck it up and look happy. Babies will scream. And then they'll call DCF. They have them implanted with a little DCF chip now as soon as they come out of the maternity ward. They can make that emergency call. It's like a fallen, I've just got up. I forgot what those were, life alerts, where you had the little bracelet and it would contact the ambulance company directly, and they just home in on your signal. What would they call that? Okay, I'm gonna brew on that one. I know there's seven or eight bad taste jokes right there, just waiting for me. And I loved bad taste jokes. Wow, what was Blue saying? I'm kind of staying with my own brand. I'm on brand. It's funny that I've become my own brand. Like Beatrice. Does anyone remember Beatrice? Tried to buy out Heinz and all these. Hey, puppy. And that's not the only dog that comes. Like, animals do come up to me. I'm kind of like Cinderella in the early Disney movies before everything went woke, and when all the Disney princesses were 14 years old. No one talks about that though. Oh, I meant to do that today. Live action Disney live action song of the South. Maybe I'll remember it tomorrow. It's still funny. I think maybe I'll set that up for at some point. You and me talking back and forth and bouncing the jokes back and forth. It's gonna turn into a piece that's gonna end up in long form. And perhaps that's the one. Because it's complete clickbait, but it's also a joke, so it's true. I think I can do it. I think that's on the line, but I think I can get away with that. Oh, he's falling, he can't reach his beer. Oh, they said they installed it somewhere in my ear, but I keep poking it and I just feel leaky brain. I didn't realize brains could leak out your ears. It's definitely brain. But as opposed to, what the finger smells like. It smells like whiskey and coffee. And for those of you who don't remember that episode, well, you're going to have to go back and review. You got to look at the Kevin G Nicholson canon. And it's a big canon. That's why the girls are afraid of it. That's not bad. I might actually be getting funnier. I'm certainly getting more delusional. You know what it is? It's like I can't handle all this fame and fortune. I've hit monetization and now I'm just like, oh, the little people. Oh, the little people driving their Lexuses and paying for their electricity. Boy, I'm getting a little big for my britches, aren't I? You think I should take out a loan? No, never take out a loan. Oh. Yeah. So the law, the G law, has resurged into my life, talking about Strange Creek 2024. Again, something fearful has turned from Woodstock in modern day into a woke minefield. Oh, I'm scared. I'm sure they got feminist agents working in that festival now, undercover. I'm concerned. I'm deeply concerned. But at the same time, I'm kind of clever. I think I might be able to keep frame all the way through the event. He's hoping. And I'll, of course, bring my guitar. That means some interesting nut. Yeah, because sometimes you need an event. And I have been categorized as an event at times. In fact, I am a topic on YouTube. Which is weird that they would list me as a topic. I'm a human being, damn it, not just a topic. Oh, fine, make me topic. I suppose it doesn't hurt me. They say any publicity is good publicity. And I can still walk the streets and people have no clue who I am. Even though it's written all over my t-shirts. People don't even read my t-shirts. They just look at me up and down. They go, what a loser. We move on. And then I go in the corner and I cry. Into my beer. Hey, where's my beer? You squeeze a tear into it. Oh. I'm a lonely snowflake. Nah, really not. I'm alright. Oh, wait, no, I feel another wave. Oh, I'm a victim of life. Life has treated me so unfairly. Let me put another tear in this. Oh. Oh, all right, good man up. Man up. Gary Forth. Jojon Pepe, my nipples. You know, because he likes that sort of thing. Unfortunately, as you can see, I don't have them. Which would lead you guys to believe that I'm actually not a human being. I am composed of AI. AI-O. I could be AI. You don't know. You ever see me in real life? You ever smell me in real life? No, you haven't, because if you did, you'd be sick. I have the worst gas known to man. And that's why I have the deadly fart jar. I can bottle that, use that in hand-to-hand combat. Fatality every time. Usually preceded by some, projectile vomiting, but depends on the dosage. Depends on how many burritos I had the day before. How many quesadillas went into the old poop chute. Because you put them in the wrong way, they don't fire as well. Welcome, it's 10:09 p.m. Tuesday evening, May 7th, 2024. I'm making bad excrement jokes and drinking beer. Okay, oil up now. That's right, man. I gotta oil up. Where's my baby oil? I need someone to cut the old, I can still fight. Cut it. Mickey, cut the eye. I can still fight. No, there'll be no oiling up. I will naturally become oily. You will watch me become shiny, just naturally. I'll be a glistening vampire. I'll be like the newfangled wuss vampires that sparkle in the sun. But that happens in about 20 minutes, so you're gonna have to hang on for that show, for the sparkly vampire scene. However, to hold you over, dead gun, for the I'm gonna share something with you. Yeah, right there. That is an LED bow tie. Look at the bow tie. Behold the bow tie. Oh, you're getting sleepy. Your eyes are getting heavy. You want to go through every video Kevin G Nicholson has ever released on YouTube and like them. It'll take a whole lot of time, but you're going to do it. Yeah, when you wake up, in 3, 2, 1. There you are. See? No time lost at all. Everything's fine. Was that me using the tie for the powers of evil? Was that me using my superpowers for personal gain? You betcha. You betcha. You're right, though. I kind of feel like I should be oiling up, though. I mean, it'll really show the glutes and the maps and the maps and the trigonometry of the chests going into the cervix up here. This is the cervix, right? The cervix, and this is my uvulas, right? Uvulas are behind the neck. And then my sternum is right there, right? That's my sternum, where you put like a Nazi mustache. I get confused. I think I looked into my own tie a little too much. Because that beer still tastes terrible. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Kevin G Nicholson. You get to watch me suffer as I drank the world's worst beer every evening from 10 p.m. to midnight, or until I pass out, whichever comes first. Yeah, so good times ahead. Horizontal live streams Friday, next Saturday. Medieval Robin Hood. I can't wait to see Robin Hood. I can't wait to see Robin Hood. No, I mean, I can wait. I am waiting like a kid on Christmas Eve, waiting for his presents. I'm waiting to see Robin Hood because I know that guy's funny. And he likes it when I film him, and that's even better. Because that means you're not just looking at me, la 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 la, like I always do. Be able to see a little jibbity and jabbity. So it's good to do a little jibbity jabbity. A little jib jab. Anyone remember jib jab? Was big for about 10 minutes. Back in the mid 2000s. Jib jab. No, nothing. It's all right. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Although in tomorrow's episode, we're going to have a Mr. Beast recreation. We're going to have 700,000 people in a ring connected like a human centipede. And the one that wins gets $100,000. They say I'd have to show that, though. I never should have cut off my AI friend that makes the graphics. I feel like I could have done something like that. We're gonna do a real life Squid Game. I've never seen Squid Game. How do you sign up for ... I'll do it if I get a middle spot. Oh, all right. No, never mind. I gotta be in the back. I have to have it after everything's processed. No. It took me a second to realize the callback. And the fact that someone gets that makes me laugh too. Because what a disgusting concept just to begin with. But in a world of shock and awe, it makes perfect sense. But when the movie opened, let me tell you where I was kind of like out on the premise, is they showed the doctor, and the doctor was at the grave of his, of the dog experiment. And I was all on board when it was people, but when they established that he'd done it to his dogs, I was like, that sucks. And I was like, it did stamp in how nuts he was, though. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever see that movie again. Still, obviously had a cultural effect because we're talking about it right now, years later. It was disturbing. And then South Park did the human centipede. No, there's not a lot of rewatch value in that. Gee, I wonder how it ends. Oh, with that guy. Oh. He was the end, yeah. I mean, novel, I guess, that people can go. It's still, even when I think about it, some guy said, I'm going to make this movie. Wow. And I'm like, anyway. Spending my time thinking about human centipede. I'd rather give my mental energy to the old Robin Hood sphere. I think I might be psyching myself up too much for it. I might, might be stoking my fire a little too hot. I'm gonna get there and it's gonna be like, nah, I'll bring my energy with me. Because that's the thing, I'm going to be there right as the gate opens. Camera in hand. And I'm planning on jibbying. And there will be no human centipede at Robin Hood's fair. Or at least none was advertised. And if it does happen, I'll be there with the camera. Filming it with disgust in my eyes. But I'm kind of like, I kind of think of myself as I'm like mostly personality, but I'm also a little bit journalist because I'm going out and actually recording actual events that actually happen in the local area in like the real world. So I'm like, I would say like I'm 2% journalist, 8% just goofy dude who's just showing off, I guess, a little bit. Excuse me, and burping an awful lot. Singing with the burps of the universe, the bubbles of the universe. Oh, God. That pizza was delicious, though. Chef Boyardee's pizza sauce. I don't know how they got it by the USRDA, FDGA. There's crack in it. There has to be crack in it. It's so delicious. It is so delicious. Oh, Jesus loves me. Yay. We was over for coffee this morning. Yeah, and I had no beef for Jesus, man. I mean, I thought it was odd he took his coffee black, but, aside from that, you know, he said, love my neighbor, and so I love my neighbor. And then he said, he asked me if I wanted to be forgiven for my trespasses, and I said, yeah, as I forgive trespass against me. And he went, oh, point taken. All right, I think you're good. And he thanked me for the coffee, and then he did kind of like a little flash, a little like Q flash, and disappeared. Went back to heaven. Jesus loves human centipede. Well, yeah, that's, what do they call it? The Eucharist, the human Eucharipede. Where do you find a holy human centipede? Where do you find a holy human centipede? Well, at the rectory, of course. Sorry, that didn't get out as quick as I should have. It's all right though. No, see what I did there? I was rapping with the Bible verses, man. I was rapping with the Our Father. That's right. Because drunk uncle's got you back. That's right. I have your spirit. I have your very soul in mind, folks. I'm wrapping it in bubble wrap. I'm carefully storing it. No, don't leave, Brandon. I love you. I need you with me. Like, really? Really? We need you to keep spreading the love in here. Because the more love in here, the better it is for everyone in here. Right, Brandon? He already left, didn't he? Not like spreading the good news and then bowing out, huh? Can't give me 10 seconds of good news. Gee, I get why women get upset. Really? That's all I get? No staying power, Brandon. Jesus at least stayed for coffee. And you couldn't stay for a minute and a half? Good. Jesus wants you to be here. Dreams of. Just telling you. I know, I got some connects. I'm going to turn this into 2. Watch this. Hey, here's a skank hunt I love. My favorite dream is about the centipede Jesus dogs. Oh, God. He does. I know he does. And I promised him I wouldn't tell anybody. I'm going to keep that promise because I believe he does love me. I just duplicated bread though. Just I'm just saying. Ow. Jesus taught me that one. We're going on a field trip. I don't know if you can tell. We're going into the plant room. They're all plant rooms. Oh no, you see my boobs. Oh no. Don't look at my boobs. Don't look at them. but Jesus said that he liked Jennifer more. And after seeing them together, I'm starting to think that he wasn't just pulling my leg. I think he likes Jennifer more than he likes me. And I'm a little jealous. Because I thought I was Jesus' number one. And I guess I'm more like Jesus' number two. Which, if I think about that from a spiritual angle, that means I'm the poop of God. And what does that translate to in Latin? Looks back and he had a shirt on. What is this sorcery? It's the magic of Jesus. No, it's very thick here. Like humidity-wise. And also perhaps my sense of humor. So that's why I went topless. Because as far as I know, that's still legal. I can take off my shirt in my own house, right? It's like what? It's like the family comes together for like evening brunch. Or not brunch, but you guys know what I mean. Like everyone gets together for an evening nightcap together. Says hello and cooking some steaks and PBO. Oh God. It's the only way to cook a steak. Oh no. Oh God. Blah, blah. It's just blah. Should I do a cook the steak video? I make a decent New York sirloin. Well, I mean, I don't make it because I prepare it well. Although I haven't tried it, maybe the PBR, maybe that makes it. That's the marinade, the PBR marinade. Ow! Ow! Ooh! Oh! Oh. Sorry, I gotta plug you guys in. I unplugged you for a second. Alright, look. I'm gonna put it in. I'm giving you warning. It'll only pinch for a second. Barely feel it. Oh, and it's in. See? You get a lollipop from the front desk. Well, that I actually buy. Like sour mix. Probably a crime, but I like it. Hey, if you like it, you're the one eating it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's 7 people in here. Some of you guys can diddle my like button. Come on, go to it. Give me an O. Oh. Just give myself an oh my goodness. Who are you? Oh, they called for you, Ryan. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, this is my audience. This is my stream. Hey, get out! You're in my shot. You know, it's not like he doesn't get enough screen time. And now he's Deadpool. But I do have to admire his, look at that bow tie. It's a nice bow tie. All right, get out. I put him back in the green room. He might come out a bit later. Or I might actually put Ryan Reynolds up my behind. Wouldn't that be a finale? Wouldn't that be a finale? Gonna insert Deadpool up my Deadpool. Did it die? No, it didn't die. But I have no way to hide the skin tab, so to speak. But you asked for it, so you deserve it. I mean, you're Skank Hunt 42. There's a song about you. And it made me laugh. Made me laugh while I was making it. Made me laugh when I was playing it. Ryan Reynolds boof stream. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm like a Chippendale. I'm like a Tron version of Chippendale Dancers now. Kind of like the Chris Farley one. It's all right, though. Welcome to the Ryan Reynolds Boof Stream. My name is Kevin G Nicholson. I'm the host of this YouTube channel. And I'll be boofing Ryan Reynolds, despite the fact that I'm really not allowed to boof Ryan Reynolds despite paying an entry fee. I guess you're not allowed to butt chug even if you pay the entry fee. But I didn't see that in the fine print. I think they're just making it up as they go along. And Ryan Reynolds, if you're in here, I love you. Please take me away. Please. He's not here. He's over there. He's waiting his turn. There's a big long line to get into the butt plug. Here. A big long line of people that want to get butt chugged by my sphincter road. My sphincter road is very, 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 very unclean. Sorry. The chocolate starfish. Look, it's making bubbles. Your chocolate starfish is making bubbles. Alright, I obviously need another beer. Because I'm not funny yet. Alright, no, I am funny. Funny looking. But I'd like to escalate this a little bit. I think that requires a little more dog shit beer. Oh! Ryan Reynolds is looking at me. Ryan Reynolds is looking at my chocolate starfish. He keeps licking his lips and saying, Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile. Behold the tie. Obey the tie. No, it's all gone down. Hot dog flavored water. I had a hunch. I've actually been Ryan this whole time. The reveal in the third act was amazing. So one of my little side projects is, now that there are leaves on the trees, is hunting myself virtually. Right, dress up as two different characters, and I'm gonna take, tracking shots. It'll be funny, maybe, if I'm lucky. Right. I knew it. I knew it couldn't just be one-way affection. Hey, no one called you yet. It's so silly. I'm such a silly, it's like I'm just like this goofy fuck in the middle of nowhere going, playing with my paper dolls. This goofy tie. But how about this? At least I'm not blowing anything up. I'm not locking and loading. Let me try that again. I'm not locking and loading and taking out like a mall or anything. I'm here with you, enjoying your company, being goofy, and having terrible beer. Oh! Sorry, that scared you. didn't mean to startle you. That's what she said. Oh. Everything's fine. Hope everyone keep that positive vibe going. Wherever you are, just try to keep that positive vibe going. It's all right. Everything's okay. The moment everything's cool, you won. You're here. What's my favorite painting besides the vagina? The vagina is not my favorite painting. I'll have you know. It is one of my least favorite paintings that blew up into something. It was like a 14-year-old juvenile joke that blew up to where 131,000 people have looked at it. Because everyone thinks the vagina is so important. Now, I got 3 favorites. One you've seen, and that's Family Spirits. And I tell you what, we'll do this. I'll bring you to it. Because that one's in plain view. This one is Family Spirits. And that's representative of my father's spirit, my grandfather's spirit, my sister's spirit, my dog Knox's spirit, my dog, and you can see way here in the corner, there's another little spirit, and that's my other dog, Tanya. And so that's my favorite piece. And I have other ones that, I got second, third, fourth place. But that's for another time. I'll go into that more as I keep producing this spring. Because we just about got leaves on the trees. That means there'll be less wind, so I can set up a show. A painting show. For those that don't know, I set up an outdoor gallery called Blackstripe Gallery on my front lawn, where I hang about 250 paintings that I've done over the course of the last decade. And I hang them out there, and I leave them out there for a couple of days. They sit on the lawn, and occasionally people come up and they buy them. But more often, people just come up and look, which is good enough in and of itself. And then I record it. And that's probably going to happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Depends on the weather. It's all weather dependent. Because outdoor gallery. Yeah, and it's got meaning. You know what I mean? When I did it, that's exactly... that was one of those rare paintings where it was like, okay, this is what I'm going for. And so, I don't know if you could tell, the centers of those were made with fluorescent glow-in-the-dark paint. So if you turn off the lights, it'll still glow like they're spirits. I thought it might be a little juvenile, but I thought it was kind of neat. So. And there's depth because of the, what the content represents. My grandfather was awesome, and my father was awesome, and my sister was awesome. And some of you actually know because you saw the Nicholson family trip. And you saw my sister sing The Universe of Energy. She was awesome, and she could dance, and she was funny. And I miss her. But I'm not going to dwell in negative thoughts. I'm going to proceed forward and be grateful I had the time with her at all. Smoke a little marijuana to take the edge off. Because it does still hurt. And it'll always hurt, I imagine. Because that's the price we pay for love is pain. Sorry, did I get too deep? I'm supposed to be up. My goodness. But we start talking about the painting, and that's what it... Being honest. I mean, I'm sorry that it happened too. But, the painting came from it. I mean, I think they would both, if they could see what I was doing right now, I think they'd both be stoked. I think they'd be thumbs up. I think my sister would probably even perform if she was still around. Because as you can tell, I mean, if you saw that, she could sing. And I mean, I know it's a little rough to get through, some of the Disney stuff, but it's worth it to, just to see her laugh. Granted, I'm biased, so. So now you got some actual deep backstory about Kevin G Nicholson, the man, the painting, that is my favorite painting, and the emotions and reasons behind it. I believe I've answered said question correctly. Sorry if I brought anybody down. Didn't mean to do that. But I'm a human being, man. Talking about what composed me. And you guys do keep coming back. I mean, it's, hey, Ryan, go back where you came from. Yeah, I'm just going to revert to a 14-year-old. Give me some action figures quick. Right, try to steal the supply. That bastard. You can tell he loves the camera, though. He loves I'd really, like, they say you never want to really meet your heroes, but I would be interested in having a conversation with them. And then I'd just probably be jealous for the rest of the... No! He's so handsome! It's funny that's the first thing I'd go to. Really, it's not his handsomeness that I think I'd be jealous of. He's funny. He really makes me laugh. So I think that's the highlight. It's not looks. I mean, he's a good-looking guy, but I think the original Deadpool movie made me laugh so hard, and then seeing him in interviews and the mock adversity between him and Hugh Jackman, excuse me, has been hysterical. And I'm looking forward to Deadpool and Wolverine, because I think there's going to be enough humor there, and Hugh Jackman's got a sense of humor. He wore balls on his chins, for Christ's sake. Chins. But yeah, but isn't that what like showers are for and bathrooms? Aren't they supposed to be crying in the shower, curled up into a ball? Yeah. Well, no, and it's funny too, isn't it? Because Kevin has been videotaping since before I was born. And the moment I learned about the ability to capture moments, I was all over that. But again, most of it was archive based, where it was like, okay, I wanted to remember this so it wouldn't dissipate as quickly, so I could remember it and go, oh no, that's actually what I did. And I'm really glad that in hindsight, I mean, the fact that I was in my sister and brother's grill and that I was filming all that stuff, I'm like, looking back and I'm like, good job, Kev. That's, it wasn't like retention edited, but still, they caught what was important. It was them. And now I can look back at that and yeah, it makes me a little sad, but I also get to see them with big smiles on their faces, laughing and singing and arms in the air. I mean, what a great way to capture someone in the heights of a good time, in the heights of laughter, in the heights of happiness. I want to say 87 is the oldest tape I have, 1987. And I lied in order to get a hold of that camera. Oh no, it was the year after that I lied. The first time I recorded something in 87, I hired a bunch of guys to bring their camcorder over to my parents' house to film kind of like, it wasn't even a cake and ice cream party. It was just like a bunch of kids hanging out. And they had no idea what to shoot or how to, where's the action going on? No, it's just people hanging out. I paid them though. I paid them good. But they delivered a video and I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And then my dad was nice enough to get me a little camcorder, a little Canon. It looked like a pair of binoculars. No, it wasn't a Canon. It was a Fisher. That tells you the quality level too. And I ran around like crazy with that camera, recording everything I could. Really? No, you're lying. You said you were a kid. Keeping track of the Canon too, you guys. And if you are, I am not a role model. Well, all right. Not the first time I've been in there. I can roll with it. It was someone said that they showed the song to their kid and that the kid. Yes. So I'm gonna guess I'm not the eldest person, but yeah, I probably am. In which case, why are you worried about what some old codger like me is doing? Well, because I occasionally do the Norm McDonald. Is that why? He was funny. So you're out here to watch an old man drown. Good, at least I have an audience. No, this is all, you understand this is farcical. Farcical. Farcical, farcical, I want to ride my farcical. You know, that's a good answer, though. And that is very true. I don't have any freaking ears. And I'm quite real. If I wasn't real, I wouldn't be farting, burping, drinking. I'm not a role model, I just am. I'm just a dude, but I like who I am. And I get you guys to chat and laugh every now and then. So from that point, I feel like I'm doing all right. And I know that I've developed an eye and a feel for, doing the videography sort of thing. I do get better every year. And that's the other reason why I go to all the events, too, is because they're real things that are going on around us. It's not virtual. It's not, you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to be the host, introducing all these different venues like restaurants and events and comedy bits and drum circles, and it's me observing the universe around me and hopefully giving you guys a look at it from my perspective, which I'd like to think is not, which is, I'm better than benign. I'm actually benevolent, or I try to be anyway, for the most part, until they go at me, until they declare themselves an enemy of the Kev, in which case I'll have to be clever. I'll try to be kind, but the fury of a Time Lord never experienced the fury of a Time Lord. It's a good answer, though. And I'm glad you said it. Because that's genuine feedback. Yes, that's the tie. I heard something. Let's go investigate. There's some sort of. Now I'm going to my. I don't know if you can see out there. Perhaps it was just my imagination. Ryan Reynolds is trying to break in. That's funny. Yeah, he's going to have a hard time with the security. I've got 27 sharks with freaking lasers on their freaking heads. And when he's done with those, I have 20 copies of Green Lantern playing in a room. That should exterminate him once and for all. He'll have to watch his own movie. It wasn't that bad. But again, that's part of the jokes. That's part of why I love that man. Because he's not above eviscerating, stuff he's been in for the sake of a good chuckle. And let me ask you this, Skank, which he says with such affection. Oh, it was. I was listening to the dogs that whining. Sorry, I he was looking at me again, and I got distracted. It's like once I start going into the marijuana, it's like I become a surgeon. Oh, can't waste any bit of it. It's so precious. Oh, all right. So let me ask you this, Skank. Isn't it kind of nice to be able to drop in on a stream where it's not doom and gloom, where nothing bad is really going on? It's just people chuckling, as opposed to all of the news, which I use in quotes, which always directs you to, oh, everything's terrible, and da 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 da. I want to be kind of like the alleviation of that and just go, no, we're here. Yeah, things suck here and there, but we made it. We got it this far. Let's try to keep in good spirits. I try to be an up. I'm trying to increase morale, not diminish morale, if that makes any sense. And yes, the Time Lord. It's my role. That's what when I go to Robin Hood's fair, like I got an outfit. I'm dressing up. Does the tunnel look like a chocolate starfish? Hey, just doing what I can. I know what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for things to be better, not worse. I'm aiming for more laughter than tears. And I'm aiming to shine my light through the world. I'll be wearing this, of course, at the fair, too. So yeah, I cosplay Doctor Who at the Ren Fairs. There's actually, you know what? You guys have been good. You deserve a treat. In case I haven't showed it to you. Actually, I'll bring it to you. Off of my fridge. All right. I got it right here. This is, all right, let me flip this. It's right here is a picture, which you can kind of, let's see if I can flip this. There we go. Yeah, it's me in costume, and if you know Doctor Who, that's me in the middle of Davros and a Dalek. And Davros got a lot nicer, and I was smiling pretty happily myself. And it's funny because the Dalek, you can't see it. The Dalek was making sexy overtures towards me, which was really weird because he's a sink plunger. So that was. Yeah, so that's me cosplaying Doctor Who. And that's actually just a cover, so you guys don't figure out I'm actually really a Time Lord. See? Just playing all the angles here. You don't know what's what. But I guarantee you, you know, instead of exterminate, it was like, you know, please vibrate, please vibrate, please vibrate. And I kept, you know, doing the thing, but then that started happening, and, you know, and we ended up at the Kala Dome. And if you really know Doctor Who, you know the Kala Dome is not where you want to be. Especially once that sperm starts flying. That was the genesis where I got my balls licked. Genesis of the ball lick. Pretty sure. So if we haven't established already, I'm just a stupid, silly guy who's trying to make people laugh occasionally. And make his way through the universe without harming anybody. Much. Because inevitably the price we pay for love is pain. And even if I'm really nice and you guys start to love me, start going, that guy is awesome, at some point, I'm going to pass. You're going to go, oh, that sucks. I liked him. And that's the price you pay for that love. Sorry. I don't make those rules. But please, enjoy me while I'm still here, because that ain't for long. As we've already established, I'm ancient and you guys are puppies. You're so cute, though. And the "Who are you" thing is Alice in Wonderland. It's the caterpillar when he smokes. Just if you have, if you weren't getting the reference, there are a lot. Do you hear Melly? Like, I'm not sure if you guys can hear Melly. I love that dog though. She's got a mouth. Oh, who could tell me? Who? Come on, play the game. What song? Who did I write the song for? Come on, it's like trivia. Let's see if you're in on the. Why? I hope so. I hope it's kindly. Yeah, you think, oh, it must be allergy season. No, it's that I've been smoking a record amount of marijuana. And that small particle, you know what I mean? Some things you gotta blame yourself for. That's one of them. Did I show you guys my Mr. Rogers sweater? Any of you guys here for that? Oh, Melly. Oh, I can't repeat that. Oh. Here we got the, it's right here. Look at it. Oh, sorry about that. Look at the color palette on this. Look at that. My Mr. Rogers sweater vest. Let me put this sucker on for you. I'm covering my nips. There you go. Look at that. That's sharp. There you go. Look at that. It's my Mr. Rogers sweater vest. Look at the thread work. Wow, I've only had this on for like, what, 10 seconds? It's hot. But I think it's cool. Hey, you think you're joking. Excuse me. Even as an old man, the ladies still like me. I am still pursued. I don't chase the ladies. I'm pursued by ladies, I'll have you guys know. Granted, those ladies, I'm such a snob. I really am. I've become so picky. I've been hurt so much. So now I'm like really uber picky. So I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you guys something in confidence. So I don't go sharing this like it's not being recorded on live stream. I've turned down Punani. Recently, I might add. Turned it down. Took a hard pass. Said, nope, not gonna. Stop looking at me, Swan. Oh, this one went down a lot easier. Because we've had real conversations. I'm always, you notice I'm more alert when you guys are actually engaging me. I'm like, you know, you give me something to bounce off of. And it's more fun. The time goes by real quick. Wait, what are we talking about? What expired? Why am I suddenly lost? The Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Thanks for getting me back on track. No, because I was just like, again, the price you pay for love is pain. And the moment that you kind of let someone in and you start allowing that coexistence, well, that's a relationship, whether you want it to be or not. No, but you can't. You have to be picky. No, it wasn't a gift. You know, you have the Trojan horse. You ever heard of that story? I think what it was the universe tempting me in a way of going, you can have what's easy, or you can wait a little bit and you can have it all. You know what I mean? I kind of feel that way, and so that had a lot to do with why I went, no. And don't get me wrong, it was tempting. It was very tempting. You know, when someone's right there and they're just like, game on. And I'm like, game off. I know, what an ego. Friggin'. Or you could just look at it as I'm also kind of damaged. Because, you know, a bad relationship can certainly change your psychology. And like you guys know who my crush is. If you know who my crush is, type it out. Otherwise, I'll tell you. Because I've reached that point of the evening where I want to talk about my crush. Oh, Eric's closest. Although Ryan Reynolds is not a bad choice. It's not a bad answer. That's actually a very good answer. Yeah, that's one of them though. I got three. I got three crushes. And the one with the cats. Yes, he's on board. The one with the cats is the Brobarge. Brittany Roberge. I'd like to make that. Yeah, these are real people. The Jester chick, Skank Hunt, if you go back through my channel, you'll see that's the girl who circles me. There's actual videos. This girl circled me for 4 minutes straight. And now you go look at that video and you tell me if I'm delusional. I'm just saying. You're my what's the wake up call? You're my reality check. All right, Skank Hunt? You're young, you're sharp, you're alert, you're smarter than I am. Go back, look at the one where, why is she circling me? And it only takes 4 minutes. And then you tell me what conclusions I could make from that interaction safely. I'm telling you about it. It's entitled "Why Is She Circling Me?" I think. Let me. Actually, it seems to me I let Chat GPT relabel some of it. So let's see if I'm. Come on, wake up, mouse. Oh, there we go. See, well, anyway. So it's under videos. And if you go to the most popular, it's actually number 12. Yeah, it is number 12. And it's called Chasing Laughter, A Day with Paulie Pester. And it says, and the thumbnail says, "Why is she circling me?" And has a picture of her face. So there, you have your mission. And we will wait. Well, I will wait. You can all do whatever you want, but I'm waiting it out. I'm curious to see what he says. That, I got beer, I got weed, I got smokes. What more can I ask for? Things are awesome. And you called it. The one with the cats. Well, no, because we remember certain aspects of certain stories. And that was the deal breaker for me. I still got a crush on her, but it can never happen because she's got cats. And that's the deal breaker. But I can still think she's pretty and still be interested, like in a stalker way, I guess. You didn't watch 4 minutes of it. That wasn't even 15 seconds. I think, well, no, because there's an alternative answer. It might not have that she wanted the Pickleson. It was more likely that she was like, okay, here's an opportunity to get on camera, and I know this guy because he's been here the last couple of years. And so I'll get in his grill. But wait, but you're saying no, it was more than that. There was a flirting going on. And if you think that's true, I think I should know. Because you're unbiased. And if you think she wanted me, that means she wanted me. She wanted the pickle. She wanted the pickle Rick. She wanted the Council of Kevins. And all right, let's say you watch 2 minutes. You gotta admit, I'm not shy. There's back and forth where it's like, go, game on. I'm always up for the old. See? She's not the only one. But she's one of, and you know why I got a crush on her though? It's because I want to get her on camera. It all has to do with, I want someone who's going to jump on camera with me and go, hey, double your pleasure. But I don't want to do it like in a Chatterbait webcam way, if that makes any sense. I don't want to do it in an OnlyFans way. I want to do it with tongue in cheek. I mean, don't get me wrong, I put my tongue in her cheek, but that's not what I was really going for either. And that's any of those partners, I expect them to, to grab the camera or jump in front of it. Going, okay, let me film you being goofy, or you film me and I'm going to trump your goofiness. That's my dream. That's my dream for the future. Sorry, that was pretty hideous. Because they got the weedage in the noses. It's, you don't understand. It's so difficult being a snowflake. Someone bring me Coke! Need to clear this shit up. Sorry. I don't really. Starting to kick in. Starting to kick in, guys. Time is it? 11:17. I can give you guys at least another 40 minutes. I got this. And that by the end of this, it's gonna be up my. I'm gonna put this in the center of my old chocolate starfish. This is going in the old ring of fire. This is going in the can crusher. I've been doing kegels. I've been crushing the cans. Look at my cans. Look at them. Snowstorm. All right, one more. I can do it. Shaky, I keep thinking about Paulie Pester now. I'm gonna wipe the drool off my chin. Because I know that she's not like in the traditional, like long-haired, like supermodel look in that jester outfit. But let me tell you, there's a very healthy, frame carrying that head. And she wasn't kidding. She could go all day. That girl skips around. I mean, I wouldn't be able to keep up with her. She's too young. She's too vivacious. Let me repeat that. She's too vivacious. Vivacious. I did it right the first time. Damn it! I had to go back to the well. Yeah. So yeah, that's why she's a crush, because she circled me. But I don't think she knows how old I actually am. I think that might be a deal breaker for her. And I don't know if she has cats. I don't know. She performs a lot. I don't think she's got animals at home. Not in her charge, anyway. I've done a little bit of research, but not enough to be stalky. Just a general sense. I mean, why wouldn't you do a basic, inquiry? I mean, I'm just saying. Saying about the plan. I'll be back. I have to pee. Alrighty then. Beer 3! You are correct. I am allergic. And in general, we don't get along. Me and cats. I break out from the dander. I break out from the scratches. And they don't give love. They give condescension. And it'll look down at you. It doesn't matter. Even if they're on the floor, look up at you, looking down at you. But yeah, the cat thing ends it. Because that's another word for their fur baby. And I'll never, ever, ever date a girl with a kid again. With the only exception of a small dog. Like if they have a Cocker Spaniel, all right, I'm in. I'm in like Flint. But, you gotta evaluate. You gotta evaluate as it comes in. You gotta be realistic. And so despite the attraction that I have, the physical attraction is there. But, if I know the underlying structure isn't sound, I mean, it's pointless to pursue. Says the man getting loaded on natty ice. Because what a catch I am at 5.9% alcohol. The problem is, no one wants me. Hey. We're not supposed to talk about that in public. Ryan's got ulterior motives. He just wants to absorb me as part of his wireless organization. Geriatric ice cream enjoyer. The boys love you and your style. You mean the Amazon boys or your boys? I do have style. I mean, I can't argue with that point, but I hope they love the substance too. I'm not just a body. I'm not just a good-looking guy. I'm a happy guy. That's really where the beauty lies. Shout out from Kyle, Sam, and Rob. Well, thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Sam. Thanks, Rob. So, Sam, I feel like of the three, you're the one who I really connect with. I mean, I don't mean to leave Kyle or Rob out, but Sam, I'm feeling a real connection. Yeah, I heard that too. Homeland is really, when he's not, when he's not enjoying himself a nice lactose-induced beverage, I believe he likes to chill out. I make him laugh, and that means that many people not annihilated by heat vision in that moment. I am providing a public service. Now, if you can get Starlight into my streams, Colonel, my Colonel side just kicked in. Starlight, delicious. She's for cookie. That good for me. Sorry, I really like Starlight. Yes, I guess you do. Warrants will be obtained. Come on, Starlight says, can't stop the Kev train. No, can't stop Kev's a-hole. There's no A train on the K train. Just the a-hole on the K. Oh? Yeah, I'm goofy. No, trust me, the Kev train will eventually stop, but I'm enjoying the ride as long as I can. And I'm telling you. See, now here's the thing. And you guys, I'm going to tell you guys this because you can kind of like be my litany test. She's the person that I just had you watch, Skank Hunt. The actress playing that role is going to be back at Robin Hood's Fair playing the role of Will Scarlet. And Will Scarlet, if you remember, is like one of Robin Hood's merry, but he was a very angry merry man, which it always confused me. So she's going to be playing the role of Will Scarlet. And my instinct tells me to get into a fight with the character. So what do you think? You think I should go at her in character and pick a fight? Or should I approach her, try to get her to break character and see if she knows who I actually am? That's the question posed to you, the Forum of Time Lords, sent to investigate my unruly activities. No, it will be funny either way. Because I'm a funny fucking guy. Funny smelling, funny looking. Be in character. All right, no, I'll go with that. That's all I needed, just a little nudge from the universe. You're part of the universe. So yeah, I'll go at her in character. Yeah, no, that won't happen. Because again, context. We're at a medieval fair where we're playing roles. So I can go up to it, and again, it will be at Will Scarlet. It won't be at the actress playing Will Scarlet. It'll be Doctor Who, essentially, confronting Will Scarlet about hiding Robin Hood and going, look, I need to talk to him, and it's very important. It's a matter of life and death. The universe could collapse. I need to speak to Robin of Sherwood right now. And Will Scarlet giving me shit. If she's quick and she's on it, and I think she's up to it. So that's kind of the mindset I got going in. Now, you guys, as my audience, you can veto that stuff. And you can go, no, I got a better idea. Well, let's hear it, big boy. You got something funnier? I'll play it. Are you kidding? I'll gladly go into that playing. If you arm me, woohoo! Let's get Kevin a date. Or hell, even forget the date. Let's get Kevin a really funny clip that he can put up. But at the same time, don't think that I'm not always on heightened alert for Me Too's. And I don't mean toes, I mean Me Too's. Yeah, I don't want to step on Me Too's toes because Me Too's still got some teeth in its vagina. It's all right, though. We're taking it back. Taking it back. I used to be, my parents used to call me a monkey because I used to climb around on the porch. Taking it back. And let me show you how safe I am. It's all going to be recorded. That's ultimate safety. You can't Me Too. You can't make something up if I'm recording the empirical evidence. So I'm going to be fine. But that's why I love videotape. That's why I love being able to record shit, because it can show what the truth was rather than a biased opinion. And that's what Gank on was. Did that look like her flirting with me, or if that was just my perception and it was her character just being her character? Because I'm trying to discern what is the fictitious underlying layer and what is the actor's underlying layer. Because there are two brain waves going on there. The one is the character of Paulie Pester, and the other is the actor playing Paulie Pester. No, it's just because I've been smoking weed and it's very thick in here. Like, I feel great, but I am a little stuffy up here. But I'm blaming the fact that I've been smoking marijuana like a maniac lately. That's right, man. Puff one up, man. But you're going to be going a lot. That's right. Still pleased as punch, and I'm glad you guys have been hanging out with me tonight, because I never know what I'm getting into when I start one of these up. I'm just like, you might as well. What else you gotta do? I mean, I do have other things to do, but I like this, so I keep coming back. You guys keep rewarding me by laughing at my jokes. So that just goes to prove I'm going to fight through the nasal congestion for you. See, and then there's the third. All right. So now I know Eric and Skank, you guys are listening closely. And the third is Willy Wonka from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, because the actress who cosplays Wonka has also kind of been look at me. And so I plan on let me pick my words carefully. I'm trying to see if she's willing to expand the character on tape. In which case it could go anywhere. No, it was cool. And again, that's why I keep coming back. I mean, I could do it just anyway, but it's nice to have a reason, it's nice to look forward to doing something. And it's also nice to know that someone's actually kind of like, oh, all right, that's cool. Yeah, it was cool last time, let's do it again. Let's keep doing it. And like I said, he got me at least until midnight tonight. And the longer that we do this, the canon gets more, the tapestry gets a little more complex, but also gets more, there's more depth to it. The one that was on stage talking crap to you in one of the videos for the Ren Fair. Someone was talking crap to me at the Ren Fair? No. I'm guessing that because, but I don't remember who's. I mean, like I get it from the sheriff, but that's his character. I can't think of anyone that I really bounced off of that strikes me. I mean, but I love most of my interactions, and I like when they play into me. Like there was a guy who was cosplaying as the Witcher, and it was funny because I was, okay, he's the Witcher, I know that character, so I was talking to him as if he was in, and of course I'm, not topless, but I'm in the tie and the outfit. And he knew exactly what I was. He's like, doctor. And then he goes off camera and I'm like, yes! And it's funny. I mean, there who have, I'm a fan or I'm an ally, who I've actually kind of in a pseudo way. It's like they're my friend, my Ren Fair friends that I see like twice a year or 3 times a year, and that's kind of neat. That's like Wonka's one of those people where you see them, like 3 or 4 times during the season, and they're friendly towards you, and you kind of congregate. Between Witcher 3 and Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Wow. You're pulling me back, man. I'm still playing Fallout Shelter, which is really weird. Every morning, I just bing, 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 for about maybe 45 minutes, and I'll just shut it down, do it again 24 hours later. Fallout New Vegas. I haven't seen the miniseries yet, if you guys are referencing that. But you think I should? You think I should do a deep dive on the Fallout miniseries? Thought about getting that based on the YouTube shorts. I've been curious. I mean, but at the same time, I'm like, am I going to buy Netflix for a month? Well, I suppose I could pay what is it, $12 now? $13? And then binge watch the series. I mean, that seems to be all the rage, but I don't just want to do everything that's all the rage. I mean, it'd be funny to see do you watch that one? That made you laugh? I thought it was hysterical. I thought that review was, I was kind of proud of that one, where I was like, I thought I was funny. I thought, I was kind of calling out parts of it. Yeah, the ice clitoris. It looked like it, didn't it? It was just like a big ice button. And he was in the center of it. And he just wanted to click at it. I thought that would, and it's like I was just busting its balls. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people worked hard on it and blah, blah, blah. There was so much. Skyax. That made me laugh. Like it took me, it took a long time to desensitize myself to those jokes. Because I could still, I'd probably watch it. I'd still probably chuckle at some of the parts. Right. We're just about at the end of this. I'm gonna hang on for another 20 though. But thanks, Skank. Nice to be thanks, Skank. Nice to hang out with a skank like you. That's always fun. But I think, in between now and the rent fair, I got the horizontal stream. And then I might set up the gallery, so that kind of has priority. And then it'll be the medieval fair. And then a week off, and then Strange Creek. That's the way it's looking like. And you'll get to see all this unfold. Although I established last night and the last few nights that I won't be able to live stream, I'm sure, from Harwington. It just doesn't hold. But still. Ooh, I haven't even looked. 1 hour. View-wise, I mean, I'm doing fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna put you on the hook for a second. You're on the hook. All right. It's amazing how my oh, there it is. It's right there, hiding in plain sight. Okay, go back to there. How we doing? 161. We beat yesterday. I'm always curious to see how the numbers come in. Which stream had the 1,000 views? That was give me a second here. That was 25 to go. That was the one just with the white bow tie. That lasted 8 hours and 31 minutes. That got over 1,000 views. That was something. Never seen anything like that since. But here's hoping. You never know. If we can get a good run one night. But if I'm to be honest, short of like a 1 million view miracle, like there's nothing that's going to take my financial problems off me overnight. But it looks like what probably most likely is going to happen is I'm going to start acquiring like $10 a month, and I'll end up being able to like withdraw 200 by the end of the year. I mean, every little bit helps, but it's slow moving. But I'm gonna keep going. Because that's what I do. And because, don't look at him. Look at me. Look at me. So, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh. Behold. Nee, 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 nee. Yeah, that was an amazing night. I don't understand it. I don't understand any of it. I'm just rolling. I'm really flowing with the tide at this point. It's not like there's something that I do on one night that's better than the others. It's just catching the wave. You know, the waves are bigger some nights and they're smaller some nights. It's very confusing because I want to see if I can make some sort of. I want to see a pattern where there probably isn't one. Something that's going to get me to achieve escape velocities, so to speak. And I mean, unless people start sharing more, you know, because there's one thing to like a stream, and there's another thing to, you know, to even watch a stream, but to send it out on all your socials and go, hey, look at this might turn into something. Well, people are less likely to do that nowadays because it's just so oversaturated where people are like my this page, like my that page, share this, share that, and everyone's like, fuck off. So I get it. It's like, you know, like, share, subscribe. It's like, stop telling me what to do. Do it if I want to do it. Don't peer pressure me. I don't want to peer pressure people, but, you know, I keep watching all those videos about how to grow your YouTube channel, and they say, well, you got to pressure people. I'm like, I don't want to. You want to be a YouTuber or not? You must like you or not? Remember the terms and conditions. Yeah. Oh. I just gave a blowjob to a giraffe. I broke 7 laws and my throat's cut in half. It's my blowing a giraffe song. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed experiencing it. I had to move to giraffes because, you know, no one else had a long enough throat. Hey, go! Not drinking fast enough. Yeah, it goes over there. What am I doing over here? I got another little sippy, swappy. Oh. I don't know what that was. Pretty sure it was a seizure. Don't call anyone, though. You'll interrupt the experiment. The experiment was if I put Mobius's brain attached to an Ethernet cable, plugged him in to a quantum computer, and then I put that in my pee hole using a USB port. That's how the deep voice. Oh. No, Brittany makes me have the deep voice. That's the animal bear voices. I'm one of these Cookie Monster plus a couple decibels down. James Earl Jones meets Cookie Monster meets vagina. I got my deep voice from the Smoky Smokes. So when I turned from a soprano into a bass. Chess, the musical, is a story centered around the World Chess Challenge. The challengers, one American, one Russian, fight in an environment for contemporary and media enjoyment. I got my deep voice by goggling nuts, walnuts, peanuts, toe nuts, and donuts. And then I finished it off with dog nuts. Good boy. I want to say it was AC/DC that composed and released the song "I've Got Big Balls." But we've got the biggest balls of them all. Oh, we've got big balls. We've got big balls. Excuse me. See, and this is it gets to this point of the evening where before you know you're gonna go unconscious, where I try to seed myself into, okay, what do I want my subconscious to be dealing with? And lately, my subconscious, I've been telling my subconscious, okay, think about Robin Hood's Fair, think about the upcoming gigs and the vibes you're trying to seed forward. And for the most part, that's what I've been getting. I have a hunch tonight the free electricity joke, really, Kevin? Gonna go on polarization? I'm reaching for the jokes, I'm reaching for them. And dissipating my hands like smoke. Yep. Passed yesterday. I haven't passed 25 though. Again, I don't understand it, but I'm going to keep doing it until maybe I'll catch a gleam. Waiting for you to tip over. Not the dirt nap kind of way, though. It's time for you to take a dirt nap. What's a dirt nap? Grab that shovel. It's because of the swaying, is it? Well, no, again. And the sway is a genetic thing that I get. And it's because I hear the music in the background and I'm a human metronome. And I'm just like, bing, bing, bing. And for some reason that keeps me in pace with the universe. It's like I'm keeping time with the Wi-Fi. I'm keeping pace with the Wi-Fi of the universe with my swaying. And the funny part is that's kind of true, even though I delivered it in the redneck voice. You ever mow your lawn, you find a car, could be redneck. You ever fuck your sister? No, but I wanted to. Gotten used to it when I'm not plastered, which is hard to do. The sway. See, but I do it sober, and that's the funnier part. It's probably more exasperated because I have been drinking, and I'm almost done beer 3. Speaking of which, we're probably gonna have to go to do one more field trip. The last gulp is always the shittiest. Ow, ow, ow! All right. Life is gonna be good. What'd you say? Yours comes up? Ow! Oh! Ow! All right, throw that. That goes away. See, that's the other thing. I figure it's sorry, together. Going to the rent fair, it's like it almost gives you permission to be goofy. And I like that. I like to be waved of my silliness before actually getting to any of it. Oh, that's gonna smell. Did I get to play my guitar earlier? Yeah. You're talking about, oh, because you probably caught the live stream where it was just like me and the son and the dog, and that was it. But no, I played today. Pretty sure. I definitely played yesterday. I know I moved the guitar. I seem to recall playing it. My days are running together. But there's playing, practicing, which is kind of what I typically do, and then there's playing, writing, which, like, after the skank hunt incident was a little different because it was kind of like inspired playing, which happens, but doesn't happen as frequently as I think most people would like. Certainly not me. I'd like to create more. Wow. I'm really beating myself, aren't I? Oh, you mean when the neighbor got me? What'd you think of that? That must have been subtly entertaining because it was different. The neighbor comes in, I hand him the camera and stuff. And then, of course, we lost signal going to the bank. So that was the end of that. But I'm assuming that might have been like kind of like, ooh, you know, something different. Took me out of setting. Again, made me more genuine, I guess, in one way. Where you're like, oh, goodness, yeah, this is a real person in the real world. That was a good, all right, 1 second. Empty that ashtray, it's almost overflowing. And, oh! Another natty ice right here. Make sure that fridge is closed. Hey, I made it to midnight. But you know what? I ain't done yet. It is still here. That means you deserve my attention for a little more. A little more. Until you call Uncle. Well, until you tap out. You saw that one, didn't you? Yeah, of course you did. Saying, here's all right. If this is any enticement for Friday's horizontal stream, is that I'll be able to show you guys like pictures, and I'll actually be able to go into videos and stuff like that, and talk about them interactively. Ooh. Ooh. At least that means the freeze is working. But yeah, it kind of sucks. Chipping out the ice. I get those little blue gel packs, and I throw those in the back, so it doesn't collect so much moisture, and yet it keeps that frigidity. And Anytime I say the word frigidity, it makes me think of a very cold and angry vagina, and I don't like that word. Frigidity. Hey, did you diddly dee the frigidity? You know, I go out of my way to say I am not a role model, but I'm pretty happy. And even in this moment, I'm doing all right. Thanks for hanging out with me. And your frigidity. Life is good. We made it this far. There's stuff to look forward to in the future. Right. Never keep an empty fridge. You keep water or something in it. I always try to keep a nice rotation of cons. Not cans, cons. Yeah, if everything stays in a nice low temperature in there, you can open and shut that thing as much as you want, but you got to have enough chilled, you know what I mean? But my seal doesn't work on my door so well, so I got to like really put my weight into it, make sure it seals shut. Keep all that coldness in. Although technically an expert will tell you you're not keeping the coldness in, you're keeping the heat out. And because I'm an idiot, even though I hear it, I keep saying you can't let the coldness out. Why? Why can't I get this basic fact through my skull to where my language actually says what I mean? It's driving me crazy that I can't be smart enough about basic terminologies in regards to cold and heat. And I'm sorry if this offends you, but I don't think I should have to suffer this linguistic oppression. And him. Linguistic oppression. She was too cunning a linguist. Nothing? She was a cunning linguist. Her name was Dixie. Dixie Normus. Da-na-na, da-na-na. That's right. It's all about those horns. Blow those horns. Get your head out of the gutter. It's hard when you keep stepping on it. Yeah, it is. And that's what she said. What you guys don't know is I've been hiding out on Earth for 3 centuries. No one suspects that the reason my penis is so tiny is because I'm an extraterrestrial. Sorry, did I say that? That's a script. That's not true. Turn that off. Turn that off. Damn paparazzi. You see the paparazzi are in my bed right now. Popping my Razzi. Come on, that's kind of funny. They're in my bed popping my Roxy. Oh. And this is why you keep drinking and you keep streaming. Because you come up with popping my Roxy. Oh. Well, eventually I'll get in the... Eventually I'll get in the program. They'll straighten me right out. A little shock therapy. Man, oh. That shock therapy really hurt. Oh. Not a role model. But I'm pretty happy. And scene. It's about time, though. I gotta write another album. Another instrumental album. Yeah! The sway of things. Understand the sway of things. Ooh, I like that. You're new in town here, but you'll understand the sway of things soon. You mean the way of things? Shut up. Keep sucking. You know the sway of things? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're talking about the sway of things. He just keeps bobbing back and forth. And I keep getting more excited. Hey, shut up. Shouldn't have. That was good. I'm hoping I can retain that tomorrow. That's kind of clever, too. Shut up. You shouldn't have. It's funny that we could boil back to bugs. You're a chicken and I'm a chicken hawk. We went right back to the Looney Tunes. It's like some sort of really weird quantum time slip adventure. I forgot about the chicken and the chicken hawk bit, though. I'm gonna have to. Blanc, right? Mel Blanc? Am I right? You're obviously in the know. Yeah, that's right, baby. Whipping my Looney Tunes dick out. well, I'll say I wouldn't want to see that. Oh, we whipped it out. I guess I did. I guess I didn't see that. Boy's as sharp as a wet noodle. Boy's as long as a... Seeing that you get these references actually makes me feel like there is a chance for humanity. And we just took third place. It's like I'm watching the horse races over here while I'm talking with you and we're the horse. You and me, we're horse! The horse, I meant. You and me are the horse! Did I separate that well enough? the horse. T space H-E-H-O. Well, anyway, I might be reading too much into it. You're gonna fight over We're gonna fight over corners now. The horse. Yeah, we found a Marvin the Martian. Because I got like a poster of him that my sister gave me years ago before she passed. And it's a Marvin the Martian with the Save Mars banner and all that stuff. Hey, little bits. I always get aroused by looking at your wrench, your nice blue wrench. We were talking about Mel Blanc and Looney Tunes, and I just asked if he liked Marvin the Martian. In earth-shattering kaboom bits, eh? And that answers that question. It's been an interesting night. It was a good night. It was a good day. It was beautiful weather out here in Danielson, Connecticut. And I went out and I didn't touch my bulbs. I held off. Sometimes it's good to lay off your bulbs for a day. But I did separate more pumpkin seedlings, and I transplanted some of them into the actual ground today. And I nurtured my flower garden. And now I'm drinking. I know, right? It's more legendary when I play with my balls. Inaction is so much more boring than action. But inaction is so stable. I'm always fighting that. No. They're outside. They were living there. They had to deal with Mother Nature as it came in, or on them. There's a guy's named Poppy. Poppy was in here earlier, and he let me know I had cum on my chest. He was right. I went in. I was in and out of the house all day, enjoying and cultivating my plants, segregating them, doing what I must do to make the garden more beautiful. Well, see, no, Eric, this is what you missed last night. It was when my neighbor Matt came over and was like, I need to go to the bank. So I handed the camera off to him. All right. And let me ask you a little bit. Was that entertaining? Because it was kind of like, the universe took off in a different direction suddenly. Despite the fact I lost stream. Well, I hope your long day was accomplished. And I hope you feel good about the work you put in. But I guess let me rephrase the question. Do you think that sudden interruption increased the engagement or stimulated the interaction? Because most of the time it's us doing this. But to have someone come in and kind of like hijack where life is going, I thought that aspect might have been interesting. Where it's just like, oh, I guess we're we're trying this now. Yeah, but Drunkle, good old Drunkle here wasn't drunk. He was lit. Which is why I was like, yeah, it's best. I should probably drive it because I was only like a quarter through the beer at that point. But I did think it was interesting. It was like it was the universe said, okay, I know you're streaming, but now you're not. No, he's not the one. Those dumpster can seekers. I'll have you know, I have $60 in cans on my back wall. Granted, I've drank them all. Which, is that a plus or a negative? No, he doesn't have any legal problems at all. So good for him, honestly. And he's my neighbor. He's the one who owns the dog. Well, he's the one who lives with the dogs next door. And he's been cool. I'm glad I am at peace with my neighbor. And no problem with bringing him to the bank at midnight. Oh, I'm glad you do. You don't have to live right next to him. I do. And I'm glad I don't fucking have... Like, I've had neighbors who were just terrible before. And to have someone who can coexist and will smoke a bowl with me occasionally, oh, it's so nice. I'm all about my neighbor. Keeping the peace. And it was funny because he was talking about, yeah, I'm going to move out in a couple of years. And I'm just like, fuck you, you are. I mean, I'm going to have to accept change when it happens. But I was just like, oh, all things are finite, I suppose. But again, I'm grateful that I have someone who lives next to me who I don't have to like be pissed about. Because it's easy for people to rub you the wrong way, especially if you live in close proximity. But we've come to like a very nice equilibrium where it's just like, all right, everyone's still happy. And has been for like a couple years now, so. Thanks, Matt. And some of today, a good portion of today, was learning monetization secrets too. Not secrets per se, but learning how things turn on. No, I do. He doesn't. I do. I don't know if you've noticed. No, but that's the thing. it's very easy to look at that one, what's the word, the thumbnail of the individual and go, okay, well, that's what he's like all the time. It's not what he's like all the time. He was fine from my perspective. But, no, we've had very intellectual, in-depth conversations about very real things. And you guys, you spoil your dogs. You go ahead and spoil them. I spoiled mine. Not a regret. My dog had prime rib bones left, right, and center. I don't have a single regret. I'm glad I gave my dog prime rib bones. I'm glad I could give him prime rib bones. I had the Donald Trump of dogs. Needed nothing, wanted for nothing. He didn't have a gold-plated toilet because I didn't use the toilet. Peed on the wall. Little bastard. Still loved him though. My best friend. Nature's only sin was not giving me more time with him. Dark reflections of mine. Again, I have absolutely no negative feelings about spoiling my dog. None. I feel like I should have spoiled my dog more, and I spoiled my dog. But you guys, you've seen how dogs react to me. They're obviously fearful. That's sarcasm. Well, yeah, because you love your dogs. And when they're gobbling down this prime rib or the salmon top cut that you're giving them, they look so happy. And you're like, oh, tell me that's not some sort of emotional orgasm in and of itself. Seeing your dog so happy. Oh. You gave him 3 hours of swimming. Obviously enjoyed that, so that counts. Not always about the things. Oh, God. When you have to learn the dietary habits of your pet, if that doesn't say love, I don't know what does. I miss them though. And I still haven't you never fully let go. Again, I'm grateful for the time. Pumpkin ground helps dog digestion. Kefir is a probiotic. A probiotic would grow, whereas antibiotics kill, if I'm right. I don't think I should do science right now. I guess I'm just going to default on a general love for canines and the need for another beer. Oh no! One more. So strong. Music, not the beer. Oh, you ridiculous human being. Fine. I feel like my enzymes are kicking in right now. Do Pop Rocks explode in yogurt? Do Pop Rocks explode in goat's milk? Do they still make Pop Rocks? Yeah. Oh. All right, let me tell you what I'm getting from this. Eric, you're saying that fizzy goat milk is delicious. That's what I gathered from those last three sentences. Now, I've never had fizzy goat milk. Fizzy goat milk? Fizzy goat milk. Do I have to try it from the tap, or is this a prepackaged product? Do I have to shake a goat up? Like kick the shit out of a goat and then suck its jaboba boba? Chicha boba boba. Wait, cows have tits? No, all right. Here's where I'm fighting you. Cows have udders. And women have udders. But only the hottest girls have tits. And birds. Birds have tits too. Just saying. There's a bird called. It looks like a tit. I've seen boobs that look like udders, and I've seen boobs that look like tits, and I like the tits. And why is soy milk not soy milk? Because there's no soy tit. There's no such thing as almond milk because there's no almond tit. It's not real milk. I've heard of a titmouse. I've heard of a tit. I've seen a tit of such a tit. I've known a tit. There's some 4 treats are called 3 titties. You show the other strawberry. You know all about the... You know, I should be too old for this. Shouldn't be fixating on tits and udders. Feel her, it's a tit. Oh, she didn't like that. Alexa, what's a tit?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat your calculation?
What's 7 times 9?
7 times 9 is 63.
She can do basics. She doesn't know what it is though. She didn't have them. I tried putting couple of little like, there was Ziploc bags, and I put like some baking powder in there with the cornstarch, trying to make it all mushy. Didn't feel the same. She's not going to last long because she's entirely filled with semen. You know, I'm joking, but actually the almond milk is actually pretty good. And I was surprised, especially the sweetened kind. I was like, holy shit, this is really good stuff. It's not like you're in the wasteland. No, they got stuff to cover you. I was really surprised when I tasted that stuff. I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. That was really good. I mean, taste is subjective, but... And to be quite frank, I don't have any conscious recollection of drinking breast milk, ever. I know I was breastfed, but I have no recollection of that or the flavor, nor have I suckled a lactating woman any time in my adult life. Yeah, well, if it's good, I can do 6.5 gallons. I got at least 2 gallons in here at all times. Hey, we made it to Wednesday. It's 12:40 a.m. here in Danielson, Connecticut on May 8th, 2024. I'm feeling my eyeballs float on the sheer quantity of Natalie Ice that I've sucked into my body. I've imbibed. Oop, and I just farted. I am the swing master. I can keep that human metronome going for an eternity. They claimed it was cow's milk, but you know better. Soylent Green was people. Charlton Heston told me. That means it's got to be true. Plugged? No. Will be. All right, look. I'm gonna put this in here. It's gonna be real quick. You're not even gonna feel it. There you go. See, right there. Now you're plugged in to the World Wide Web, anally. Sorry, I should have used some lubricant. I thought if I did it quick, you wouldn't notice. Just a little pinch, though. Just a little pinch. Weekly-ish. Live stream-ish. Occasionally does this. Occasionally does that. I'm dedicated. I'm on board. I'm going to Robin Hood's medieval fair. It's going to be glorious. Excuse me. Well, guys, remember when you go to Ron's Weekly-ish, to mention you've been hanging out in the room with Kevin G Nicholson. I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. Thanks.